Your plan better work, brother, or we're all lost.
It's easy to divide a country. The hard task is putting it back together.
Julie Lachlan, Jeff in Las Vegas, good afternoon.
Hi, it's lovely to be with you. Thank you for your time.
Oh, my pleasure, man. I just, I love the legend of King Arthur, and I've seen about every incarnation in my lifetime, especially as a movie buff, from silent film to science fiction versions.
Us too.
Yeah, I think that John Borman's film Excalibur is the one I saw when I was 14 that still resonates with me. But Julie, how have you taken the legend of King Arthur and made it your own for the Winter King? I assume it all began with the Warlord Chronicles.
Yes, it began with Bernard Cornwell's trilogy, which is a wondrous thing. It's our North Star in everything we do. Bernard is the master of historic fiction. But not only that, he's an incredible storyteller. His choices that he makes with the characters, with their arcs, are surprising. What we really wanted to do is get behind those iconic labels of, characters like Arthur and Guinevere and Merlin, and really look at who they could have been, or give an interpretation within, the rules and logic of our world. And so even though, the novels introduce Arthur quite late in the first novel and is told from the framing device of an elderly Derval looking back, we really made a choice, inspired by Bernard's reference to rulers fear their male bastards but love their female bastards, to tell an origin story, if you like, of Arthur as a bastard. What would it mean to be exiled? And of course, through the season, it's a way to humanize him, because he comes back to his world of Damonia. He comes into power with fresh eyes because he's traveled further, he's been freer, he's been an outsider, he hasn't been in the court of power. So it really kind of pushes his character arc across 5 seasons. So in that choice, I think you'll see what we're trying to do across the piece, led by Bernard's novels, is really get under the skin of the characters and tell those personal themes of sacrifice and friendship and betrayal and love, with the big questions of what does it take? What would you give up of yourself in order to lead a country?
And Lachlan, tell me about the challenges in finding your King Arthur, because that is just the pinnacle of the series, the leader of the series. Tell me about that journey in finding the right actor. And when did you know you found the right actor?
I think the minute we met with Ian, there was just something really special about the qualities he brought to the screen, because, Arthur is such an iconic character and we've seen him in so many different guises previously. So you wanted something that felt quite fresh. And I think the one huge quality that Ian has is a real humanity to him. There's such subtlety and nuance to his performance and his character. And it comes through the man himself, because he's such a wonderful human being as well. So it was a journey to find Ian, because he was extraordinarily busy. But we, thanks to the help of Andy Pryor, who was our illustrious, amazing casting director, it became quite a straightforward process in the end.
And Julie, sending the actors to night school, a different kind of night, KNIGHT, did they have to learn how to handle a sword and safety?
Oh my God, they so had to learn that. I mean, let's be clear here, Jeffrey. It's very good. I'm not an actor. I'd be terrible, but I would not survive night school as you describe it. So it was a very physical production. The horse riding, the swordsmanship, but also the locations were often quite distant. Our first day of shooting saw Ellie James and Stuart Campbell, who play Nimue and Derval, tipped out into a river. Lachlan on the ground as our EP. We filmed for 30 weeks. We started in July. We ended in January, which, as everyone knows, if you're filming in South Wales or the West Country of England, you've gone through a lot of temperature. You've gone through a lot of weather conditions by that point. So, yes, it was very physical, and we definitely needed night school.
And Lachlan, nothing's sacred in this series, not even Excalibur itself. It's not mystical. It's done from a different point of view this time.
You say that, but have you seen all the episodes? No, look, it's a really good question, because I think magic in the series is something that we really thought long and hard about, because just from our experience on other shows, you don't want to give too much power in this magical sense away to an object, an inanimate object like Excalibur. You want to leave the agency with the character. But there's times when you want, you need, especially when you're in the world of pagans as well, you've got Nimue, who has got a really strong connection with the elements. And I think there's something quite, minxy when you can play around with, are the gods is this storm created by the gods? Is it by a god, or is it just bad weather? And I think that's something that you want to kind of lean into. But then there's some very key moments where we do see, well, I don't want to give any spoilers, but there's some
no
key
spoilers.
That, stay tuned.
Excalibur is grounded, but not entirely. Stay with us.
Yes,
Absolutely. I tell you, you have a fantastic cast, but I love Eddie Marsan. He's just one of my favorites. And to see him, the man is so versatile. I've just seen him. He's just amazing in the show.
Yeah, he's incredible. What an actor.
Fantastic. Well, just a fantastic series. Congratulations to you both. And I've only a few episodes in, so I can't wait to finish it. And let's talk again soon. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you
Take
very
care.
much. Cheers. Bye-bye.